Friday night and the gridiron was lit up all across the high desert tonight. Central Oregon Daily Steele Haugen zipped across the region like a wide receiver looking for pay dirt to catch all the action. Yeah, that's right. It's time for Sports with Steele. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
It's great, Matt. Great week of football. And this week was I think a lot of fans had marked on their calendar because it was a huge game between the two best at the 5A level. The Summit Storm hosting the Bend Lava Bears. But before we get to that, the Culver Bulldogs also had a big game in front of them tonight. So let's get straight to it. Bulldogs hosting Regis. First quarter, toss to Logan Macy. He gets outside, and check this out. He hurdles the defender before he's finally brought down. And a few plays later, Houston Wittenberg throws to Macy. The catch, the dive, so close but not quite. And 4th and goal, Wittenberg finds Kellen Abbas for a score. But it wasn't enough as Regis goes on to defeat the Bulldogs 53-20. Now to the game that had everyone on their feet, the Storm hosting the Lava Bears. Second half, Bend up 14-7, but Summit caps off a good drive with a touchdown run by Sam Stevens. Bend with the ball, and Jack Sorensen gets a good chunk of yardage down the sideline before he's pushed out of bounds. A few plays later, 4th and goal, Logan Malinowski scores on a QB sneak. And near the end of the third quarter, Hogan Carmichael, looking deep, finds Charlie Azolan wide open. Azolan turns on the Jets and ties the game at 21 apiece. Fourth quarter, Ben back to punt. Muff and fumble recovered by the Storm. That set up a touchdown run by Stevens, and the Storm take the lead. Ben, they're looking for answers. They need to throw the ball. Malinowski has his throw tipped, and that's intercepted. And Stevens, he seals the game for Summit with this run right here. The Storm survive and thrive late in the game, defeating the Lava Bears 35-21. Let's take a look at the rest of the Central Oregon scores. Yesterday, the Mountain View Cougars mauled the Panthers 45-6. Caldera getting it their first league win in school history. They defeat a struggling Ridgeview team 13-12. The Pendleton Buckaroos rounded up the Cowboys in a 39-0 victory. Lapine up against the Pleasant Hillbillies. The Hawks are now 5-1 after a 44-6 win over the Billies. The Outlaws, they take care of business at home, defeating Cresswell 26-1. And Madras with a very tough matchup tomorrow. That's at home against LeGrand starting at 5 p.m. And next week, Mountain View is at Ridgeview, Bend hosting Caldera, and the Storm at home against Redmond. You won't want to miss those highlights. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.